testify that in past prophecies, the Lord had told me that He would be guarding the life of my loved one, that I should not worry, that He was in His hands, that it was God Himself who was guarding him, who was protecting him, that I should not worry, that I should only pray for him. And I truly want to give the honor and the glory to my Lord because this was a miracle. Last Friday, there was an accident in the house. My son was there. The house garage caught fire, and my son says that when he realized that everything was gray um, and it was blurry, he went outside to the hallway and he saw fire in the main entrance of the house. And he says that he in that moment he prayed and asked God to guard him and to help him. And it is in this manner that my son went through the flames where the main entrance was and everything had caught fire. Everything was in flames. He goes outside and absolutely nothing happened to him. When I come home, they called me because I was at work. Um, and when I get there, the neighbors are keeping him safe. There's the police, the fire trucks, and everyone was there. And when I get there, I speak to my son and I realize that there is absolutely nothing wrong with him. He has no scratches, no burns. The accident was very bad because the fire, rather, because we are not even able to be there. Um, we left the house since Friday, since the fire, and we have not been able to go back. But truly, I give the honor and the glory to God with all my heart because I know that He is always guarding us. I know that He's always listening to us. We, every night, my son and I, before we go to sleep, when he prays to God, in that prayer, he asks God to guard him of all bad things, to protect us. And it is in this manner that I have seen the mercy of my Lord, His holy hand extended over us, guarding and above all, guarding the life of my son, just like He had promised. Sometimes we think that when the Lord speaks to us, that these are small things. We sometimes think and don't believe that we could go through these difficult situations like this one. And we realize that God is so great and so merciful, so powerful, that He is always there attentive to guard us, to protect the life of our loved ones. I have no words to express the feeling and the anguish and everything that I experienced. But after, the Lord gives me peace and He comforts me because I think about everything that could have happened if the Lord had not guarded the life of my son, if the Lord had not been there, if His promise to save him had not been there. And because of this blessing so great, here's my son, blessed be the Lord, nothing happened, and I want to give the honor and the glory to the Lord.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. May the Lord continue to bless you. Brothers and sisters, approximately 12 years ago, I was diagnosed with a syndrome, Sjogren syndrome, an autoimmune syndrome. And during all this time, the doctors told me that having my first daughter was actually a miracle, but that I could not have any more children. But the Lord had made a promise to our family that He would give us another child, and the Lord fulfilled this promise. It was a high-risk pregnancy, medicated, and after this pregnancy, I continued the treatment. During all these years, I have had to go annually every 6 or 8 months to all the medical tests required for this syndrome. Approximately 3 months ago, I went to the doctor and they ordered new tests. The endocrinologist told me, go back to the rheumatologist because the truth is that it continues to affect your health and they need to run new tests again. Brothers and sisters, I want to testify, to exalt and glorify my Father, because this week I went to the rheumatologist and he told me, it is amazing. I have to tell you that I do not doubt about the other tests, but I want to tell you that you do not have Sjogren syndrome anymore. You do not have that autoimmune syndrome. And I want to testify to exalt and glorify the name of the Lord.